Hey y'all, we're continuing our look back at William Tarleton's 1951 to 1954 restoration project at Somerset Place. In addition to restoring the existing historic buildings, Tarleton also reconstructed some missing historic features that he uncovered during his archaeological excavations. He repaved most of the brick walkways that once traversed the owner's compound, as well as a, quote, narrow brick walk that extended from the gate near the colony house out into the enslaved community. He restored the brick walkway that paralleled the street, the walkway that connected the overseer's house to the carriage drive, and the narrow walk alongside the drive from the foot of the gardens to the Collins home. Tarleton also rebuilt many of the brick-lined drainage ditches in the owner's compound that channeled surface water away from the buildings to the large drainage ditch beside the carriage drive. To repave all of this brickwork, Tarleton salvaged bricks from the, quote, two large chimneys at the Bernarva Plantation house. Meanwhile, workers restored the fences in and around the owner's compound. Tarleton wrote that, quote, while no remains of the original fences, other than the fence posts themselves, were discovered during research, testimonial evidence and knowledge of what was customary determined that the fences should be the picket type on the various fronts and post and rails on the back. Laborers graded the length of the street and the carriage drive, while also filling in washouts in the drive and canal bank. Tarleton's reconstructions extended to the building remains as well. Although he backfilled most of the foundations that he excavated, he did restore the exposed foundations of the Plantation Hospital and bathhouse for visitors to view and outlined all the building sites, quote, with low posts placed at intervals of about 8 feet. Based on his archaeological findings, Tarleton reconstructed the original shed attachment on the kitchen rations building. He also prepared plans for the reconstruction of the overseer's house for use as, quote, a park superintendent's residence. He concluded that the house, quote, was a story-and-a-half building of 4 rooms with a gable roof, a large chimney on the east end, and a shed porch on the south or front side. 2 doors opened from the porch to the interior. The building was reconstructed by March 1955. Although the house has an accurate exterior appearance, the interior has a modern layout and facilities. You can learn more about this building in Part 3 of our mini-series about the overseers, which will be linked at the end of this episode. Tarleton had also uncovered the foundations of 2 small buildings behind the colony house, which he recommended be restored as modern toilets for current public use. The state followed his suggestion, and the buildings were reconstructed 5 years later. However, officials decided not to reconstruct the colony house shed despite Tarleton's research. He found that the original shed was attached in the Antebellum era and would be appropriate to rebuild, but administrators determined that the $1,000 cost was too high for what they saw as, quote, a low-priority project as far as historical restoration is concerned. The building that had a higher priority, at least in Tarleton's eyes, was the restoration of the Plantation's gardens. We'll cover that project in our next video. In the meantime, you can see many of Tarleton's reconstructions for yourself when you come and visit our site. We're open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Thanks for watching, and we hope you'll join us here at Somerset Place.